Apprentices. Welcome to the Agua Apprenticeship program at the Lagoon. My name is Miss Christina, and today we will be learning about archaeology. And parents and guardians, tune in after the lesson while we go outside for a hands-on activity that you can replicate in your very own space. So have you heard the word archaeology before? Archaeology is the study of human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites or digs and the analysis of artifacts and physical remains. Artifacts can be things like pottery, tools, skeletons, bones, super cool stuff. Archaeologists study human activity and the life that roamed the earth before people from thousands of years ago all the way through today. In addition to artifacts, how else do we learn about our history? Can you think of a way? One way is through fossils. Fossils are the remains or impression of a prehistoric organism preserved in petrified form or as a mold or cast in rock. But what does that mean? So a fossil is like the Earth's way of taking a picture. So when you use a phone to take a digital picture, it has a time and a date stamp. And it also can tell you the geographical location where that picture was taken. So when we find a fossil, we can send it to a lab where scientists are able to do really awesome tests to find out how old that fossil is and where it came from on the earth. Is that so cool? So when we learn about these fossils and we find out how old they are and where they're from, we're able to better learn about the world around us. And it helps us to understand how the plants change, how the animals lived on the earth throughout all these different times in history. Is that so cool? Okay, so a fun fact. In 1987, part of a skeleton type of armored dinosaur called a nodosaur was found in an excavation right here in Carlsbad. So we know that there were dinosaurs living where you're living today. And in 2015, there were Ice Age fossils found in Carlsbad, also at another site excavation. There were 2 ancient mammoths, a horse, turtles, and a prehistoric bison. So all of these animals were living right where you do too. Is that so awesome? Okay, so we are going to be archaeologists today. When an archaeologist starts digging for artifacts, they keep careful notes about where all of the items are found. Most importantly, how deep in the ground the artifact is. Now, why do you think that is important? How do you think that can help us? The deeper an artifact or a fossil is found, the older it is. So from this, archaeologists can place artifacts or fossils in chronological order, the order of events. So things like these, a skeleton, or these, an abalone. So sometimes through the ground, they get disturbed and the artifacts shift up and down and all around, like in an earthquake. So now that we know a little about archaeology and fossils, it's time to become an archaeologist. So let's go outside and start our hands-on activity.